This is a Metropolitan R. It's part of Timex's new Timex Smart collection of smartwatches, which comes out later in June. Could it be the reasonably priced smartwatch that lovers of dependable timepieces that make us a tiny bit nostalgic have been waiting for? Or is there something else going on underneath? Well, it's definitely reasonably priced. Just $179 buys you the Metropolitan R, and it comes in this gunmetal grey with brown leather strap combination, or a less sporty rose gold and pink blush combination. It's sensibly sized too, at just 42mm, and it weighs barely 40 grams, so it's really very comfortable to wear. This bezel shines nicely in the light, but it doesn't rotate. The leather band has silicone on the back, so it doesn't get sweaty when you're wearing it. And this 1.2 inch 390 by 390 pixel AMOLED touchscreen is really sharp, and it's bright enough that it's easy to view indoors and out. So good old dependable Timex delivers a safe smartwatch choice then. Well, possibly. But like I said, there's something else that's not immediately obvious at work here, at least until you start digging into the software on both the watch and in the app. And it's all strangely familiar. Starting with the watch itself, it has its own operating system. It doesn't use Google's Wear OS, but it works in basically the same way. So you sort of swipe up for a menu, and you swipe down for a settings screen, and you swipe this way to get up your fitness data. It's further controlled by the Timex Smart app on your phone. And it's here where references to smartwatch maker Huami start to appear. So who's Huami? Well, the company is best known for the Amazfit range of smartwatches. And indeed, the app's operation is extremely similar to those watches, right down to the abnormally long time it takes to change the watch face. What's more, take a closer look at the Timex Metropolitan R itself, and the spec sheet bears a very close resemblance to the relatively new Amazfit GTS. So what else? Well, Timex has launched a second smartwatch in the Timex Smart range called the Metropolitan S, with the S standing for square. And although I don't have one here, well, I do have an Amazfit GTR, to which the Metropolitan S bears a striking resemblance to as well. Coincidence? Probably not. It's likely that Timex has licensed out the build of these watches to Huami, and it's not really a bad thing. Huami has been making wearables for a while, and there's no doubt that the Metropolitan R is well made and from good quality materials. I also really like the way it looks on my wrist. There's a heart rate sensor on the back, it delivers notifications, and the battery will last for about 12 days before it needs a recharge, and that's pretty good for the price. I really like the various Timex watch faces available too. I mean, they're just really fun. Quite often watch faces, even in branded watches, are a bit dull, and maybe there's 3 or 4 choices, but this is really great. There's actual choice, and I really like the options that are available, even if they do take an absolute age to apply. Seriously, this has been about 4 minutes, during which time you can't use the watch. The app design, well, it's a bit bland, and the animations on the watch itself, well, they're a little bit choppy and a bit ponderous sometimes. It's not really the best looking system that I've seen. However, it does work with Android and iOS. So that's good for flexibility, but do be aware that when you put the app on your Android phone, you do have to give it all sorts of different permissions so that it actually delivers notifications. And it is a bit long-winded to set up. But despite those speed problems, the software has improved since the last time I used an Amazfit watch. So it's clear Timex wants its name on a quality product. I asked Timex about the Huami connection, but received no other answer aside from the watch being a true Timex with proprietary software on board. You've got to really want that Timex name on your smartwatch though, and those cute Timex watch faces. Because if you have a quick look on Amazon, The equivalent Amazon Amazfit GTR watch can be had for around $140, and that's less than the $179 Timex wants you to pay for the Metropolitan R. However, if you've been browsing Amazon and dismissed an Amazfit smartwatch before on the grounds perhaps of brand recognition, then the Metropolitan R will be for you. And you know what? It won't be a bad decision either. As for the price, it's a pretty well-specced and very wearable smartwatch. Just be prepared for the software to need a little bit of work.